It was the day of the verdict in a federal court in the United States. Standing in the defendant's dock was a 74-year-old woman, Emma Wilson. Fear filled her eyes, and her hands trembled uncontrollably. The charges against her were terrifying. She was accused of being involved in the death of her own son, Daniel Wilson. Prosecutors claimed that she had deliberately ended his final video call, a call that could have saved his life. Inside the courtroom sat another woman, a young woman named Sarah Miller. Her eyes were filled with both hatred and tears. She was Daniel's fiancée and was considered the second victim in the case. The prosecutor spoke in a loud, confident voice, claiming that Emma was not innocent and that Daniel had died because his call was cut off. Sarah testified through tears, saying that she had seen everything that night and that Daniel was begging for help, but no one answered him. Slowly, the courtroom began to turn against Emma. All eyes were on her as the judge asked a simple but heavy question, "Mrs. Wilson, did you end the call?" With a shaking voice, Emma replied that she had not. She said she had gone to charge her phone and, when she returned, everything was already over. Whispers spread across the courtroom. No one seemed to believe her. At that moment, the defense lawyer stood up. Calm but firm, he told the court that they were not just judging a death that day, they were about to uncover a hidden crime. The courtroom screen was turned on, and video evidence began to play. The footage revealed that Daniel's final call had been made to Sarah's phone, and that she had deliberately disconnected it. Shock swept through the courtroom. The prosecutor shouted that it was impossible. But more evidence followed. Phone records and financial data showed that Sarah was the beneficiary of Daniel's life insurance and that the money had been transferred only hours after his death. Sarah's face turned pale as the truth collapsed around her. The judge looked at her and asked, "Miss Miller, do you have anything to say?" Sarah remained silent. Officers stepped forward and placed handcuffs on her wrists. Emma broke down in tears, crying that her son had tried to save her by calling the truth out in his final moments. The judge raised the gavel and delivered the verdict. Sarah Miller was found guilty of second-degree murder and evidence tampering and was sentenced to 50 years in prison. The courtroom fell silent. Emma was free, but as a mother, she carried a life sentence of grief, the loss of her son. Once again, the court proved a painful truth: sometimes, the real criminal is not the one in the defendant's chair, but the one hiding behind the mask of a witness.